let's get started. I'm Delana. This is Hello Blackbird. I'm really happy you're here today, and I think I have put together a really nice gift for the toddler in my life, and I think it might be well received by the toddler in your life, and that's what I'm going to talk about today. So about 2 years ago, my daughter-in-law said she would like to have some finger puppets for the baby. So I went on to Etsy and I found this pattern. It's from a company called LHC Patterns by Kristine Kuluka. I hope I'm saying your name right. Hi, Kristine, if you happen to pop by here. It is 4 of the puppets out of her pattern. That's Old McDonald finger puppets. So there are 10, in fact. There's Old McDonald and 9 animals. These are the last 4 I made. She has the other 6, and she doesn't know I'm bringing these for her birthday. Now, I can tell you it's very well written. It's a PDF, so you can just download it. It's got some really nice photos, and if you can crochet, you can make this. If you can't crochet, maybe this isn't a great first project for you to learn, but I had such a nice time making these, and they're not perfect at all, but she loves them. I wanted to make her a little pouch, a little zippered pouch, so she could put all of these animals in. So she doesn't get her finger puppets lost. She can put them all in a little pouch and they can stay together. There's a YouTube channel called Pin Cut Sew, and Nikki over there on that channel just makes the cutest things. And I made a lot of things watching her videos. I really like her style, the way she teaches, and I've also bought some of her patterns. So I don't know her, but I can tell you that if you don't know about her channel, link again below, and I'm going to link to the patterns, the videos that I'm going to talk about now. So the first video I want to talk about is she's got a Wonky house tutorial. And I watched her little tutorial for a couple of times not because of her teaching schedule or her teaching style. I didn't need to rewatch it because of anything she wasn't, conveying. It's because my brain couldn't remember what she told us. But after watching her video over there on Pin Cut Sew, I started making these little Wonky house blocks. And I even started experimenting with some lace and some flowers here. So I got my machine and I used an embroidery stitch for that. Yeah, and this is the little cat that runs the flower shop. So I'm eventually going to embroider flowers or something like that up there, or make a little sign here, flowers for sale or something, is my idea. Who knows where it'll go. And this is one that I made also. And because the barn, when I finished with it, it looked like an old milk jug, a milk can, I decided that I would embroider milk and also embroider a handle on there. So, well, most people won't know what I'm talking about, but I don't remember these in person, but I've seen them around. I'm not so old that I used to collect my milk in these kind of cans. There, how's that? Nice, huh? So she's got this tutorial, but she also has a couple of tutorials actually on zippered pouches. And she had one tutorial in particular on making a zippered pouch from a block. And this is the block I have chosen to use as the front of the little zippered pouch that I've made for Freya, for her to put all of her Old McDonald finger puppets in. And I pieced the back. I had a really nice time making this. I had a lot of fun making this. And I put a little gingham lining in it. And it's all completely lined. and I boxed the bottom. And I did this by watching Nikki's video again. Now I did actually buy her pouches PDF. So I have that. I actually bought it after I made the pouch because I went wrong in a couple of places here. I fixed everything, but like I sewed the lining, I cut the lining too small, 1 inch too small. So I had to go back and I just sewed it together because it's going to be on the inside, and I recut it again because I used that red gingham that's in there. I used that up because I wanted to use up my scraps. Yeah, so this is the year, and last year also I began use what you have. So she got a red barn, and what I'm thinking of is to have the back a little bit pieced out of these apples or these apples and running in a strip with like the gingham, I think. Is that what I decided? Yeah. So what I've decided is this will be the lining because it's cute and I like gingham. And then maybe this one with a strip of the green gingham on the top and the bottom. So it'll match the same size as the quilt block. And I'm not going to make, actually, this will be the bottom of the pouch because I'm going to cut out a square here and here, and the same on all of the other pieces of this. So anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Oh, and while I was looking through everything, I do have more of this barn red, so I can make my own mouse. Yay! I have to make a picture first. I'm sure any child that gets this would like it, but I already know she does like it, so it's a win. And I'm looking forward to giving it to her on her birthday. Other than that, I have not been doing a lot in my creative space because I am moving. Well, my husband and I, we've put the house on the market. And if you've ever done anything like that before, you know it's a really busy time, but I try to keep going with my videos as much as I can. The idea is that we are moving to Greece, and yeah, there are still a lot of unknowns, about all of that, but we are looking forward to it. It's a new adventure. Retiring early has its advantages, and we're trying to take advantage of all of them. Also, we're doing a lot of traveling. This weekend is Germany, and then we have a diving trip and a trip to Thailand to do some diving, and to do some diving with our son, who's working there as a dive instructor and dive guide. So that's keeping me pretty busy at the moment. I will also be looking in Thailand. Wherever I travel, I always like to pick up a little bit of material, just a little bit, so I can come home and like make a little souvenir, like something to put on the table, or something to what am I looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Coasters, out of some pretty Thai fabric or something like that. Maybe I'll get some embellishments while I'm there. Just make my own souvenir instead of a postcard or a dish with Thailand on it or something like that, which is fine. But I have enough of these kind of things. So now my thing is materials. So that's what I do. I go and I buy, wherever I'm traveling, try to buy something that's also locally produced there. I try my best to find that. So that's me. I'll leave the link for the finger puppets from LHC Patterns, Kristine Kuluka. Sorry, I have to look every time, but I want to make sure I get the name right. And I'll leave the the links for Nikki's videos. And Nikki, if you do happen to see this, just wave and say hello. If you've made anything like this, or if you already know about Pin Cut Sew and you know about Nikki, what things have you tried from her that she made? And yeah, that's probably about it for today. Thank you so much. And if you haven't already, uh, hit like, hit subscribe if you like this sort of content. I'd love to see you back here. And I'll see you soon. I hope you're having a good day or evening or afternoon, wherever you are. See you next time.